What's up, everybody? We are back with another banger today. We're diving into the world of THCA. What is it? Why is it legal? Got a few questions in this video. By the end, we're going to answer three unique questions. Is THCA worth it? Why is it legal? And what the hell is THCA? Let's dive into it. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Let's go. All right, let's dive into that first question. What is THCA? You know, I know we see a lot of it on the packaging. We see it everywhere on social media. THCA, it's legal weed. What exactly is it? Let's dive into it. Let's break it down. Let's get you the two molecules together, THC versus THCA. You can see how similar these are. Now, THCA is the non-psychoactive compound, very similar to THC. It is the precursor to THC. That is the molecule we all know and love. You know, we know what THC is. We know a few of the other cannabinoids, some CBD, some CBGs, a couple other ones. But THCA has taken the spotlight by storm. Again, this is a non-psychoactive molecule in cannabis. So if you just took THCA, didn't heat it, you just took it, wouldn't do much, all right? There's not gonna be much activity there. But when THCA is heated, it turns into THC. Crazy. So make sure we remember that, all right? Because it is very important when it comes to the final question in this video, is THCA worth it? Now, THCA is abundant in fresh cannabis, but it is very unstable due to storage. You know, the temps vary, you know, when you're storing it. So if it gets too hot, that THCA can convert into THC, which for our second question could pose some legality issues for some of these brands selling THCA if it is, converting into THC. It's probably not ideal for a lot of packages that are sitting around maybe in warehouses that aren't temp controlled. We might have a couple of issues there, but THCA, again, it is the precursor to THC. It is non-psychoactive and it is legal in more states than just regular THC. We're going to touch on why it's legal or how it's legal, what loopholes it does go through in a couple of seconds on the next question. I do want to show you guys just a couple of key takeaways from THC versus THCA, just so we have a good understanding of exactly what THCA is. The cannabis plant produces many other cannabinoids aside from CBD and THC. THC is one of them, found in freshly harvested cannabis. Again, that is very key. In the freshly harvested cannabis, that's when we're going to see very high levels of THCA and not so much of that THC. THCA is the non-psychoactive form of THC found in the raw, unheated cannabis, while THC is the psychoactive form of the compound that results from heating or aging of cannabis. Now, THC is responsible for the characteristic high that's associated with cannabis use, while THCA, again, does not have any psychoactive effects. Now, THCA has been shown to have potential health benefits, such as supporting healthy inflammation, promoting relaxation, and THC obviously provides like pain relief, anti-nausea, appetite stimulation, a bunch of other amazing things. The legal status, we're going to jump into that next on question number 2, which is, why is THCA legal, or how is it legal? Is it actually legal? And that's where we're going to dive into what is known as the Farm Bill of 2018. Okay, so this is where THCA is able to come into play here. Now, the Farm Bill of 2018, Congress carved out hemp, right? So hemp-derived products were allowed to be produced as long as the THC concentration did not exceed 0.3% of dry weight. So as long as the product, the THCA product contains, or the hemp product contains less than 0.3% of the total dried weight, as long as it's less than 0.3% THC, it is 100% legal. It's a hemp product, a hemp-derived product. It's not a THC product. So this is where THCA products kind of sneak up in there because, again, that freshly harvested cannabis doesn't have high levels of THC. It's going to have high levels of THCA, which we just learned is legal, but we also just learned it converts to THC. So if we can get the THCA and then heat it up while we're smoking it, 1 + 1, I'm smoking THC. I don't know. All right, I don't know. But why it's legal, again, is because of the 2018 Farm Bill. Okay, this is big. Why is this big also? It's because there's some changes that that could be coming to the Farm Bill. So this loophole might be getting closed, but we will have to see in 2024. That's something we will follow closely, maybe on another video or something like that. But the Farm Bill 2018, if you want some more information, definitely look that up. It is because of the definition of hemp and the definition of 0.3% dried weight THC in hemp products. As long as it's less than that, you are good to go. So we've covered what is THCA. We know what it is. All right. It's a cannabinoid. It's a precursor for THC. We've covered why it's legal or how it's legal. It's legal because it passes through a loophole in the 2018 Farm Bill. It's a hemp derived product. It has less than 0.3% dry weight THC in its product, in its end product. Is it worth it? Is THCA worth it? I feel like that's the biggest question. Does it hold any value? Should you smoke it? Now, when it comes to this is a yes and no answer for the question. If you live in a place where you have amazing access to cannabis, right? You can go to a dispensary down the street, you can call the plug up, he's got a great deal for you, tons of options. If you have that access, you don't really need THCA. There's not really a point, or there's no necessity for it. You could just go to the dispensary. You can just call the homie up and get some weed, and it's super chill. But if you're in a place where you don't have access, you can't go to a dispensary, maybe you just move somewhere, you don't know the plug, you don't know anybody, you're just trying to get some weed to smoke. Well, THCA can be delivered in over 35 states, 35 different states plus. I'm sure that they're give or take a couple, right? Don't quote me on the amount. More than 30 states. You can get it shipped directly to your door. That access alone makes it worth it for so many individuals. Now, are there bad THCA brands out there? Of course. There's bad coffee brands out there. So when it comes to something that you're going to ingest or smoke, you definitely want to do some research. You definitely want to use brands that are reputable. You know, there's a couple of brands that have been doing the alternate cannabinoids for a while. They seem to have been doing it the right way. Go with those brands. You know, don't just get some weed from the gas station because it says legal cannabis on it. You know, be a little skeptical on the brand that you choose, because I've had great experiences with THCA, but I've also had really shitty experiences where like the product sucked. So definitely, I think it's worth it when you find the brand that's doing it the right way. You're going to find some hit and miss, definitely, when it comes to looking for the right brands with THCA. Just do the research, take your time, don't rush. Now you're a little more educated on the subject. You know what THCA is, you know why it's legal. I think it's personally worth it if you don't have the access to it. Maybe you're going to try it. If you've tried THCA, let me know in the comments. I want to hear your experience. Let's talk about this below. If you enjoyed or learned anything from the video, stick around, man. Hit the subscribe button. We got some more to come. I'll see you on the next one. Have a good day.